Hello, everybody. It is me, Casey, and today we are doing Moon X Listener. We're gonna get one thing straight with this. Moon and you are what we call gambler robots. They're supposed to help with people that are lost in gambling. Yes, Freddy Fazbear has branched off into gambling. I'm just now making this because I want to make Listener insane as heck and drived enough to literally gamble with Moon, so yeah. Yay! Let's get straight into this. 3, 2, 1. You were second to newest model. When you saw... Excuse me, I'm right now trying to think. When you saw this robot walk in with a weird look on his face, like he was scanning the perimeter, you walked up to him before saying, "What's your name?" I'm Yin. I'm in control of course, watching how many people gamble per day. Oh, hello. I'm Moon. I'm here to, make sure people don't try robbing. Are you sure? Because I'm also here to watch it. You go quiet before using a tool in your arm to text him. I'm here to make people want to gamble more. He texts back. Ah, that's what you're here for. I'm here to make people think that they lost. Oh, well. Do you want to gamble? Of course. Why wouldn't I? I will warn you, I'm smarter than I look, okay? Oh, it's fine. Let's see about that. Everybody started running over when they heard the two robots were gambling when they only just met. You were the first one to make a deal. How about this? Whoever loses... I don't know, actually. Whoever loses has to do what the winner wants. How about that? I say we raise the stakes. Ooh, you're a true gambler. No, just merely have a talent for it. How about this? The winner, I don't know, gets to own the other? But aren't we already owned by Fazbear? No, technically I'm owned by the... What is this place's name? Oh, I'm owned by the gambling committee. Oh, so you aren't owned by Fazbear. I'm original design from Fazbear, and you are? I was just made, maybe, I think 2 months ago. Before you came in, of course. So we're the opposites of each other, aren't we? And let's just say, I plan to keep you as a pet. At my beck and call, basically. Moon looks at you before saying, "Let's see about that." Oh my god. I haven't got to gamble in 2 days. Most people don't try to challenge a robot. Yeah, they don't. They know we're smarter. People started to get mad and started betting. You and him started typing on your wrist. It's working just as we planned. They're betting on us. Who's going to win? We'll never know. Moon texts back. I know. They're really this naive. We have people watching at all angles. Yes, we do. A little bot starts to pass by. He's recording every gamble that happens in here. People making gambles to bet on who would win between you and Moon. People making gambles for other people to gamble with them if, let's say, you win. It's basically turning into a gamble ring. And the little robot is basically blackmailing everybody. You, Moon, and the little robot were all working together. You were supposed to make Fazbear and the person that owns the gambling committee money. You were supposed to make them so much money. When you and Moon started, you explained the rules to him. It's a simple game. It is simply called red, blue, yellow. Oh, I think I've heard of this before. Oh, so you probably already know then. I'm pretty sure. Just in case you don't, and just for everybody that wants to play this game, it's a simple game. Pretty much, all you have to do is simply match the color while being blindfolded. You must remember the pattern that you matched, and if you're able to, then you must. You look at everybody. You must not. You look at Moon before saying, you must not match them again. Only 2 times you can match. More than 2 and you lose instantly. Moon looks at you. And how many rounds of this? 3 rounds. Your voice got deeper. Everybody stepped back. Not Moon, though. He already knew. You guys knew from the beginning. This was how the game was gonna work. You started first. Okay. Your blindfold was on. The colors were all mixed up. Your balls, you couldn't see them. You had to hope that you had the perfect pattern. You matched yellow to yellow, and blue to blue, and green to green. Moon was tapping on the table, signaling something to you. Yes, you're matching perfectly. Now, you look back at Moon. Well, didn't look at him, but you just kind of smiled, signaling, am I done? He looks at you before looking back down and saying, you finished. You look around while taking off your blindfold, and you look. Ooh, it seems to be like I got all the colors correct. If you guys don't understand the game after I explained it, it's because I'm horrible at explaining, so you'll have to learn by me basically playing, by you playing the game. Moon puts on the blindfold next. You jumble up the colors. Moon, instead of you helping him match, you did Morse code and told him, you have to put green and blue. And then you started doing it. You started tapping. Left. Left. Drop. Okay. Now, you You tap 2 times. Red. You must match red to green. He does exactly that. Red, right, left, drop. The exact same thing for red. Right, right, right. He drops it in. You take off his blindfold.
Well, everybody. It seems that he also got it correct.
3 rounds later.
Well, it seems like me and Moon have a winner.
Everybody looks at the scores.
Moon, you matched.
You look at the screen. You matched 12. You said out loud, making sure that your voice was shaking. And then you looked at your screen.
And I
matched 10. How could that be? How could she match 10? There was only 3 rounds. How could that work? How could he match 12? It was rigged from the beginning. See, nobody knows, because these were unfair matches. They didn't make sense. You explained the rules, but they were lie rules. Of course Moon was going to win. He was a newer version. Fazbear wanted him to win, not you. So they made sure to edit the screen. Anyways, this is what happens next. Let's get straight into this. People were cheering and people were booing. Some were mad, some were sad, some were depressed, some were getting worse, and some were getting happier. People realized the fun of gambling. You put your hand out to Moon.
Good game.
You walked with Moon while watching the little bot start to move around. You watched through the little bot. He was doing exactly what you told him to do. Moon and you went to the back room and said,
Well, you still won either way.
You looked at Moon.
So,
you held up a beautiful, beautiful necklace before putting it on Moon and then giving a kiss on the cheek.
You do realize what we're actually made for?
Yes.
So, why not take a risk and see what Fazbear does? If they find out that we gambled on something else.
You said cheekily. Moon looks at you before saying, "Ah, yes. Why not?
Who can last longer?"
You say, while Moon grabs something and he says, "Without using the battery." Not the battery. Without using the charger, who will last longer? And that is it, everybody. If you guys know what Moon is talking about, then you understand what's going on. If you guys did not understand the game, then too bad. Yeah, this is a gambling game. They're going to trick you. And nobody has proof that they cheated, so yay, bye-bye.